Hello, my fellow yogis and Luna lovers. Today is a special day. It is the super blue moon, full moon in Aquarius. And today we will be doing a short full moon class. And since Aquarius rules the feet and the legs, the class will be more grounding and will focus on our feet. So before we get started, feel free to take your time to settle into your body, finding any seat that you're comfortable with. And I will read a few lines about the special full moon before we begin. So just take a few breaths here. Feel free to keep your eyes closed, taking in slow, gentle breaths. And under this radiant full moon in Aquarius, we are invited to embrace our unique visions and creativity while honoring the power of collaboration and teamwork. This is a time to connect deeply with our soul family, focusing on the beautiful balance between collective growth and personal fulfillment. This lunar energy illuminates our relationships with our communities, reminding us of the magic that comes from authentic connections with kindred spirits who celebrate and support our individuality. At this time, our cosmos is stirring with vibrant, transformative energy. We are encouraged to welcome change with open hearts and flexible minds, staying adaptive to whatever surprises may arise. This energy calls us to blend visionary thinking with practical grounding. It's a moment to dream big while laying strong foundations, supporting our journey of learning and manifestation. So taking this moment just to maybe think of anything that you wish to release, that you wish to let go of from your life. So then you can make space for the new, make space for the magic of this full moon, and to manifest any desires that you have. Just taking a deep breath here, taking inhale, feeling the oxygen fill your belly, and as you exhale, sigh and let it go. And so I'll begin with a few warm-up breaths here using our body. As you inhale, we're going to stretch the arms over the head, bringing the palms together. Exhale, bring the palms towards the heart center. Inhale, this time we're going to reach the arms out wide beside you, breathing in here, opening up the chest. And exhale, bring the palms back to the heart center. Inhale, reaching the arms over the head. This time, separate the palms and slight back bend here. Open the arms out wide, and this time as you exhale, we're going to place the palms down towards the ground. Relax the head, chin towards the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms over the head again. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Inhale, reaching the arms beside the ears. This time as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right, the left palm on the right knee, right hand behind you. And keeping that spine nice and tall, keeping the chest nice and open, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, reaching the arms back up. Exhale, twisting to the left side. And breathing here, feeling feeling the belly move in and out as you breathe. Inhale, reaching the arms back up. Exhale, palms towards the heart center. And feel free, you may repeat the same with your legs crossed this way, or optional if you wish to, you can come onto the knees and the feet. So knees together, feet together. I'm just going to come to my side so you can see me a bit more clearly. So either taking a seat on your heels are optional. You can also place a pillow or a blanket in between just to cushion that area. And we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Taking a breath here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And if you're seated cross-legged, then come to find your way onto the side. So we're going to lift up the seat and bring the feet towards the left side as we come seated on the right. So here, this is a variation of a mermaid's pose. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to bend to the left side. So bring the left hand down beside the feet. Exhale, reach the right arm over the head. Inhale, reach back up to the center, placing the palms down. And we're going to switch the sides. So rolling the feet to the right side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend to the right, left hand over the head. Inhale, coming back up to the center. And we're going to come to all fours in tabletop position. So bringing the knees about hip width apart underneath your hips. Your palms underneath your shoulders. And here we're going to curl the toes under as you inhale, bringing the belly down, opening the chest up. Exhale, chin towards the chest, round the shoulder. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. And coming back to neutral position. This time we're going to lift the feet off of the mat. So as you inhale, reaching the belly down, optional, you can stay where you are, maybe point the toes, lift up, look up towards the ceiling or the sky, and exhale, lower down, chin towards the chest. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Again, this is an optional variation. See where you feel more comfortable in your body. 1 more breath. Inhale, breathing here. Point the toes up. Exhale, round the spine. And this time we're going to bring those knees as wide as the mat, feet together, child's pose, or come to any variation of child's pose that you prefer. Take a few breaths here. And inhale, coming back onto the mat. So we're going to come to gate pose. So come to face the long side of the mat, kneeling. So we're going to begin with that right knee in the center. I'm going to draw the left foot out to the side and bringing your knees, heel, and right hand down into one line. So feel free, you can always step that foot slightly closer if you need to. We're going to lift that left arm up towards the sky, opening up the left shoulder, looking up towards the ceiling, and exhale, optional to draw that left hand over the head. So bending here and keep opening the hips, holding here, and exhale, lower the left hand down. You're going to come back to tabletop position here, and from here as you inhale, you're going to reach that left foot up towards the ceiling, pointing the toes up, and exhale, bring the knee towards the head and release that foot down. We're going to come again towards the long side of the mat, switching the sides here, so taking that right foot out to the side, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dropping the left hand down. See if you need to bring that right foot closer towards you, looking up towards the right fingertip. And exhale, draw the right arm over the hip. And slowly release the right hand down, back towards the mat, coming back to your tabletop position. Inhale, pointing the right toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee towards the head. Release the knee down. This time we're going to curl the toes, coming to our first downward dog. Exhale, lifting the heels up, the hips up. And take the time, maybe pedaling out the feet. So straightening one leg at a time, reaching the heels down towards the mat. And this time, feel free, if you need to keep those knees slightly bent, feel free to do so. And we're going to lift both heels up, so we're on the toes. And exhale, try to release the heels as low down as you can towards the ground. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower. One more breath. And gently walk the feet forwards, walk the hands backwards. Inhale, reaching up to standing. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. And I'll come to face you. Feel free to stay where you are. We're going to do a few warm-up movements here with our first standing poses. I'm going to bring both hands together in front of you as you breathe in. We're going to twist to the right, opening up so that left palm just falls towards the right shoulder. Twisting here, nice spinal twist, opening up the shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Take a breath here, and we'll open up to the other side. Breathing here, maybe looking over the right shoulder, gazing at any spot that's comfortable for you, so making sure the back of the neck does not feel strained. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Now we're going to bring the feet a little bit wider than hip width. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend to the right side. So bringing the right hand down towards the leg. Breathing here. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bend to the opposite side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Bringing the feet back underneath the hips. Making sure you feel nice and grounded and steady. Just take a moment here in mountain pose Feeling the feet grounded, keeping that spine nice and tall and palms facing forward. Maybe close your eyes. Feeling that grounding energy. I'm going to come to a balancing pose here in tree pose. So bringing the palms towards the heart center, taking the right foot up either towards your left ankle. Keep that right knee out to the side. Optional to stay here, lifting that foot higher wherever you feel comfortable with. And keeping your left leg grounded. As this is a balancing pose, it helps to also maybe keep your focus on one spot. So keeping your gaze on one spot, whether it's on the ground or somewhere in front of you. And gently releasing that foot down. Maybe shake out the legs before we repeat on the other side. So keeping that right foot down, grounded, left foot out, left knee out to the side, foot towards the right leg. And find your balance here. The side might feel different, so feel free to come to any different variation that you need to. Slow, deep breaths. And gently releasing that foot down. Shake it out. Now we're going to come standing towards the top of the mat. Inhale, we're going to reach the arms over the head. Slight back bend here, so pushing the hips forward as the arms come back behind you, and exhale, forward fold. This is our first fold, so just allowing the spine to release. See if you need to adjust your feet. If you need to adjust the stance, maybe the feet come a little bit wider apart just to find that space, find the looseness, and allow the arms to just hang, maybe swaying from side to side. If you wish to, feel free to keep the knees bent. And actually, we're going to go ahead and bend the knees here, bringing that chest over the thighs, using your hands maybe to hug the back of your legs, holding here for a breath. As you inhale, coming to halfway lift, coming to flat back position. Exhale, lower the hands all the way down towards the ground so you can bend your knees here. And we'll go ahead and step both feet back to a plank pose. So the toes are nice and grounded to the mat. Belly is nice and high. Take a breath here. And exhale, chaturanga, or you can drop the knees, bend those elbows, drop the chest down towards the ground, chin and chest down as you inhale, glide forward to the cobra. Keeping the knees bent, keep those shoulders away from the ears. And exhale. Coming to our child's pose, so onto the knees, feet together. And take a few breaths here. As you inhale, coming to tabletop position. Inhale, arch the back, belly down. And as you exhale, curl the toes, coming to downward dog. From here, We're going to flow from down dog to plank and lower down to cobra. So taking this flow here as you inhale, coming onto the toes, reaching the heels up. Coming to your plank. If you need to, you can adjust the feet. Exhale, chaturanga, or drop the knees, chest and chin like we did the first round. Inhale, coming to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Bring those feet together as you draw the hips back towards the heels. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Coming to tabletop, breathe in, belly down. Exhale, curl the toes, downward dog. Inhale, coming to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. We're lowering down to the chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale. Tabletop, chest forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, find your plank. Keep the belly strong. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. And child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, coming to that tabletop. Let's take a breath here, coming to downward dog. So inhale, belly down, exhale, curl the toes, downward dog. From here, we're gonna inhale, reach the right leg up behind you, point the right toes. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Feel free, you can take a few steps here. You can use blocks if you need to bring some height to your hands to support you. And we're gonna drop the left knee back down. Inhale, reaching up to our low lunge. Lifting the arms nice and high. Keeping that knee bent over the knee. Feel free, if you wish to take a wider stance, to drop those hips down towards the ground as you gaze up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release the hands down. We're going to curl the back toes, step back to that plank pose. From plank, this time coming to downward dog. Inhale, reaching the left leg up behind you. Point those toes. Exhale, stepping the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, lifting up, gazing upwards as the hips lower down towards the ground. And feel a nice slight back bend here. And exhale, step back to your plank pose. From here, drop the knees. This time, bring the knees together, bringing the toes together behind you and coming to a seat. So if this feels a little bit discomfort for your feet, because we're stretching out the feet here, if you feel any discomfort, feel free to come seated onto your heels. So this is also an option. So we're just gonna stay here for a few breaths, just calming down the mind and coming back to our natural breath. Slowly coming to a seat with the legs forward. From here, bring both feet together, adjust the seat here. Coming to staff pose. I'm gonna go ahead, bend that right knee. Bring the right foot down and we're going to twist towards the right. So inhale, reach both arms beside the ears. As you exhale, twist towards that bent knee. Left hand hugs the right knee, right hand back behind you. And keep those left toes pointed up. Staying here, optional to point the right toes up, reach your left fingers or left hand towards the right foot or fingers towards the toe, and straightening that right leg out. This is optional, just staying here for a few breaths or stay in that comfortable twist. And exhale, gently release the foot down. We're going to switch the sides, bending that left knee. Adjust the seat if you need to, so make sure both sit bones are nice and grounded. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twisting towards that left knee. Keeping the legs active, so keep the right toes up. Staying here, optional, reaching that left foot, straightening it out. And slowly release back down, coming back to the center. Going to bend both knees. Take the seat towards the middle of the mat. And slowly find your way onto the back. From here, adjust the back. Make sure your shoulder blades and lower back feel comfortable. You're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh and reach your hands either towards the back of your left thigh or maybe towards the left leg. And keep those right toes pointed so your right ankle is flexed. Hugging here. Feeling that nice stretch to the leg. Slowly release the left foot down. We'll switch the sides. Taking a few nice deep breaths here, and this side might feel different, so feel free to adjust how you hug that leg in. Maybe the foot is on the ground. This is also an option to lower your foot down. You can keep that knee bent. Take a few breaths here. And slowly lower the feet, uncross the legs, adjust the back, and we'll gently sway both knees from side to side. Feel free to go at any pace that feels good for you. Trying to pace it with your breath. And just giving both knees one last hug here. Looking towards the body, maybe rocking gently from side to side. And slowly release the legs down. Coming into your final resting pose. So really any position that's comfortable for you, allowing your whole body to rest. Allowing the mind to relax as the body relaxes. And noticing the breath slow down. Maybe noticing any tingling sensations in the body. And feel free to stay here for another few minutes, allowing your body to rest. Stay here for as long as you need to. Whenever you're ready, before you lift up and before you come back, just notice the surroundings, bringing the awareness back to your body and back to the surroundings around you. Perhaps taking a deep breath here and sighing out. Gently come rolling over to any side that's comfortable for you. Keeping your knees bent, maybe using your hands to cushion your head. Take your hand to the ground. Allow it to help you lift back up to a comfortable seat. And taking a few breaths here, keep your palms relaxed. And we'll take hands together, rubbing the hands, creating some heat and energy. And place the palms over the eyes and the cheeks. And take this moment maybe to remind yourself or to reflect on any intentions that you may have set for yourself during today's practice, and any wishes you wish to set for this full moon. And as you bring the palms back together in front of your heart center, just taking those desires into your heart. May they manifest your well-being. Thank you for joining me for today's special practice. Namaste.